snow porn and dumb people and stupid things and cute pups. It's a Whisker Wednesday right now on Barry on Deck. Lego.
Live from the BiffNet Studios World Headquarters in Spring, Texas, it's Barry on Deck, hosted by former ESPN Houston radio host and stand-up comedian Barry Laminack, starring Oliver the Cat. Written by Barry Laminack, produced by Barry Laminack, directed by, you guessed it, Barry Laminack, featuring sports, entertainment, special guests, film sessions, and some drinking. Okay, a lot of drinking. Viewer discretion is advised. And now, here's your host, Barry Laminack.
What's up, you damn dirty deckheads? Welcome to Barry on Deck. I am your host, Barry Laminack. Thank you guys. I don't know why I made the creepy eyes. Thank you guys for being here. Today is Wednesday, February 24th, 2021, and this is episode number 198 of Barry on Deck, and it is a Whisker Wednesday, and I am pumped and excited, though I am a little behind. I feel like I'm behind on the screen, too. It's weird. I'm way delayed here. Look, busy times for your old pal, Uncle Barry. I did not get started. What's up, Scott? I did not get started on show prep until 1:15 today. I usually start at noon. So to say that there was a mad dash and a scramble to get this show put together would be an extreme understatement. So I got to fix my lighting there. Hey, we're going to make the best of it. We're going to have a good time. I still have a lot planned for you. It just means that there's going to be some, maybe some weirdness and some awkward pauses. And maybe we're looking around at 3:40 going, I don't have anything else to talk about, so I don't know what to do with my hands. We'll just look at each other for 20 minutes or so. Hopefully it doesn't get to that. I do have a pretty decent lineup for you. I mean, if I'm looking at the rundown, let me fix my screen here. Hold on. God damn it. This is what I got for you today. We got headlines. We got to talk about the Seattle Mariners former president and CEO acting like an asshole. Kemah Siverand, who is a Las Vegas Raider, was involved and arrested in that street racing incident here in Houston. We'll talk about that and street racing. We'll talk about a really cool hockey fight where one of the guys asked the referees to step in during the fight. It's pretty dope, though. Plus, we'll talk about how much is a tooth going for now for the Tooth Fairy. A ban on the sale of Grand Theft Auto and other violent video games. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is going to give us his workout for Black Adam. Dogs are mysteriously turning blue in Russia. There's snow porn. And Pat Zajac did something kind of stupid. I mean, I think Pat's going to get canceled now. So I've got the video of that plus so much more. As I mentioned, it's a Whisker Wednesday. It's an all dog Whisker Wednesday. The break video is all animals. So lots of fun planned for the show. But as you know, we always start the show with the chat. And let me make sure I got the right chat here because I didn't delete yesterday's. This is it, because my guy, my lawn talk aficionado, Keith Sager, was first in today. Keith, my friend, you are the best deckhead in the world ever in the history of this show that started at 2:02 today for 2 hours at least. You're the best. Fuck all these other people and their lame, you're late jokes like AR Platinum, and just, you're the best, Keith, and I love you to death. And not only are you the best by being here first, you got the Triple Crown. So Jeff Bell, put it in the books. We have another Triple Crown winner, and his name is Keith Sager. He is the man, the myth, and Jesus Perez tried to block him and didn't accomplish that. But you tried, Jesus, and we still appreciate the effort. So let's do this chat, shall we? Let's get all these shout-outs in here. As you know, we like to say what's up to the chat peoples. Why in the fuck isn't the chat? There it goes. You know, I get so sick of fixing this time. Do you see that number counting down right here? right there. That number is supposed to be between the two yellow lines. And I don't know how it gets moved all the fucking time, but it does. It never ends up where it's supposed to be. And then I got to come in here and move the shit. No, not expand it. Move it to right there. That's it. That's all I want in life. Can it just stay there? Is that too much to ask? Start it over. Jesus, I need a goddamn producer. Hey, what's up, Jeff Bell? Speaking of, BTK Killer's in the building. He tried for number one. He's going to murder you if he didn't get it. Incarnate 01 is here. Eric Elvin is here. We mentioned Keith Sager got the first super chat in. Josh, am I on the right stream? You raggedy. Alan Denson is here. What's up, man? PK, what's up, girl? Ray Lucio is in the building. We got family on the show. I dig that. Gregory Vega Jr. is here. I still owe you a message. I didn't forget, but I forgot. So I'm still going to take care of it, though, Greg. I promise. John Dory is here. Chris Davis is here. Who else? Donna Rogers, my sweet Donna. How are you, sweetie? Steven the Weather Guy checks in with his daily weather update. I love these. I'm telling you. Current conditions at BiffNet World Headquarters, 77 degrees, dew point 46 degrees, cloudy skies, 50% chance an enterprising deckhead takes show clips to make Top Shots berries. No, don't do that. I don't want you going broke. That would not be good. Although I wish, if there's a deckhead out there that's always wanted to get into editing, oh my God, hit me up. Even if you have some experience and this is what you want. I need an editor. I really do. I need somebody to just take the show every day and chop that shit up and slap some shit on it and get it out there. Cause I was talking to House about this last night. I am so bad about it. I make 2 hours of content every day. I should be making video clips from all of it. And I just don't. And I need to, and I'm bad about it. What's up, Justin Swim for Tony Garza? Not even close to first, but you're still number one in my heart. All right, number 150. White Magic in the building. What's up, player? CC. What's up, girl? Rick C is here. Eric Resendez, Uriel Villanueva. Sylvia, what's up, girl? Happy. I thought that said Whiskey Wednesday. I was going to be like, okay. Already ruined my diet. SVG is in the building. Who else? Aaron J. Bryant. What's up, peoples? Fidel Lamone, Mark G, are you ready? Wallace Wiltz saying he ain't saying shit. There we go. There's this cocksucker. The fuck out of here. What's up, Brandon Martinez? Who else is here? Where'd he go? Richard Vales, what's up? David Green, what's up? Mimi, hey, baby girl. Hey, Jess. P. Jones, TDP. What is this? Don't pay attention to the time. Oh, well, okay. Marsha, I see you, baby girl. Who else? Danny Ariano is in the building. We're watching the Ellen show today at 3 for Mattress Mac. Is he going to be on Ellen? Is that true? Oh, I'm so happy for Mac. That's so cool. Not that he needs the publicity because, people in Sheboygan aren't buying couches from Mac, but it's good that he gets the national recognition he deserves. He is a national treasure and a treat. Andy Huggins got my second shot. Bring on the COVID. Hell yes. Fuck that COVID. That is so dope. I'm happy you got that, Andy. That makes me feel a ton better. A ton better. What is this? I don't think Barry is ready. Ready for what? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I don't know. I'm probably not. Whatever it is. Yeah, by the way, can we just give a... Reverend House made the top 250 clips for, I don't know who does it. It's a really popular Call of Duty Warzone summation thing on YouTube. It's pretty dope. Gets hundreds of thousands and millions of views. And Rev made the top 250 plays. So give it up for our Reverend Lord Chris Householder III. Very dope. No side effects so far. That's good, Andy. Somebody was asking me, because Nora got the shot, and they were asking me, like, what happened, and basically, she got the first shot, then second shot, arm was a little sore. She may have got a headache for half a second, but that was it. So, good for you. I hope you don't get any side effects from it. I'm just so glad, because, we've talked a lot through this pandemic, you and I worry about you, and I'm glad you got it, man. That feels so good. What is this? Oh, womp womp. Okay. I was like, what? Was that did you mean this? Womp, 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 womp. But you meant womp, womp with the sticks. Got it. Let's see here. Juan Gonzalez said, about to start my class, hoping to see the start of the show before texts come back. Guess I'll be back in an hour. God damn it, Juan! You're not allowed to. Okay, I mean, you got jobs. I get it. Hey, let's get to the show. Let's get this party started. I didn't even have time to make a show thumbnail. That's how behind I am right now. But it's okay. I got a lot of meetings scheduled. I spent time with my barber today, J-Ro, who is an amazing individual. I'm trying to recruit him for the board of directors for the new nonprofit. We have 2 board members. I'm trying to get up to 6. I'm looking through my contact list and my Rolodex, and I'm like, who do I want? Who do I want to include on this? So we're coming along nicely. I'm so excited about this project. I'm so passionate about it, and I'm just looking forward to being a part of it and making this thing come to fruition. So every waking moment right now I've spent focused on getting this nonprofit going, but that doesn't mean I'm forgetting about the show. Nay, I say nay. We are still moving forward, and I actually have a meeting tomorrow with a YouTube consultant, and then I'm meeting with next week. I am meeting with a social media marketing person. Huh? Yeah, I'm taking some money, and I'm actually, instead of investing it in equipment and stuff, I'm actually investing it in the marketing of this program in some way, shape, or form. So hopefully all this works. I don't know. You know, sometimes you just need a good old-fashioned nudity moment, like Julia Rose. Maybe what I need to do to grow the show is just run balls out, dick out, butt naked down center court of a game during March Madness and put Barry on deck. No, I'm not going alpacas on there. No, I'm not doing that. That was an example. That's what I need to do. House, we need you to run naked because you can't get like a sexy guy like me. I'm just playing, House. You're super sexy. You're so sexy. Okay. This is the look. We're going to come up. He's like, what the fuck? We're going to come up with a way to market this, I promise. All right, let's get this show rolling. I did make some headline slides because I know you guys love headlines. Tell the truth. Okay. Fan poll. I wish I could do polls on this thing, like put it up there and let you vote in the chat. Sorry about that pee popping. Pop that pee. We're being selective on the board. Wait. Are people volunteering for the board? Yeah, no, listen. I would love to have everybody involved be on the board of directors of the nonprofit, but I think you have to understand that the board is there has to be, and please don't take this the wrong way, but so far I have 2 individuals and possibly a third who are very well connected in various industries. Not only do they bring a wealth of knowledge in business and in fundraising and in nonprofits, but they bring significant connections. And that's what is required, I'm learning, for a nonprofit of this type, is that you need people who are passionate about the project that you're doing, but also, can use their connectivity and their influence to further your cause. So I would just love to throw regular ass people like me on the board because I have no connections. I just know people that know people. But you gotta have, it's weird. You gotta have these big names, so to speak, or people well influenced around. So I'm hoping that the people that I'm talking to say yes, because you guys are going to see the board of directors and be like, well, holy shit. Look, also need to not have any felonies to serve on a board for a nonprofit for the state of Texas. Well, there's that too. David Green said, so all I need is experience and connections. I'm out. Well, look, and this surprised me. I think I talked about this on the show the other day, but I was listening to a lady that said, oh yeah, you should charge your board members. And I was like, I just can't do that. I just can't. I can't charge board members to be on the board. If they want to donate to the cause, great, but I'm not going to mandate it because I'd rather have good people. I'd rather have good connects than just their money. Justin Swinford said, I'm checking all the boxes. For what? Like just like, now we can take your donations. And we will. Listen, I want the deckheads to know something. You guys are going to be heavily involved in this nonprofit. There are going to be committees that you guys can help with, that I'm going to need your help with, that I'm going to want your help with, and then I'll be accepting volunteers for these committees. There will be, an application to fill out. I'm just going to come out and say it because somebody in the Discord, Virginia Buttonweed, suggested, Barry, I love the idea. I'm passionate about the idea too. And I think you should let the deckheads go and play video games with the kids. And I'll be honest, I got to be careful. After what happened, I'm just going to say it without saying it. But after what happened with Cowboy Fam, and if you don't know, don't worry about it. I have to really watch my back. So there will be an application process. There's going to be a lot to get involved with this, but once you're in, we're going to love to have you. All right. Because I think this is going to be something that really is unique and so badass, not just for this city, but for the state and the rest of this country. So I'm very, very excited about it. This is not just a nonprofit. This is a passion project. This is a passion project for me, and I am so into it. So I'm not going to bore you to death by talking about it every day, I promise. But I do want you guys involved, and there's no way that I would not get the deckheads to go along with me on this journey because you guys are the reason this exists. So you're going to be involved. Don't ask about fam. If you don't know, you don't know. Okay. We move on. Let's get to the headlines. Here we go. Steelers president, we want Ben back in 2021. Can I tell you what this means? When the president of an organization says, we would love to have Big Ben Roethlisberger back as our quarterback for one more year. Yeah, he's 115 and his knees and his back are 140. Who cares? We'd love to have him back. He's everything to us. You know what that means? A franchise that moved on from Le'Veon Bell, a franchise that moved on from Antonio Brown, isn't moving on from Big Ben. Do you know why? They couldn't find anything better. That's all this means. They tried to get on the trade market. They tried to do some things specifically to replace Big Ben. They couldn't. So that's all this is we would love to have Big Ben back. Yeah. Not so much. All right. The Tiger Woods is out of surgery for significant leg injuries. I don't know if you saw all the details of it. It was pretty bad, actually. There was compound fractures that were, the leg was broken in several places, bone protruding from his leg. He had to have rods put in and all kinds of surgeries on his ankles. They had to, I don't know if I'm using the right term because I'm obviously not a doctor, but they had to what is the word? Detach his muscles to relieve the pressure and swelling. Holy shit. It'd be amazing if the dude just walks again, much less play golf. And there was a CNN lady. I think it was a lady. I don't know. There was a reporter on CNN who suggested, well, I mean, is it a big surprise? Because, he was on painkillers. Look. Anytime you see a wreck like this, anytime that you see a celebrity especially have a wreck like this, a lot of us, our first thought, if we're being honest, if we're just being honest human beings, is, were they drinking? Were they high? And in the Tiger's case, somebody with a history of surgeries and pain and painkillers. And, remember he got arrested once for the, driving on, he took his pain medication and he overdid it and didn't realize the effects it would have on him. I don't know that I would be trying to get this person canceled because I think if we're all honest, it's a thought a lot of us had. Now, you can't go on and imply that was why, but you could say we don't know the cause of this. We don't know if it was just he fell asleep at the wheel. Maybe maybe he was on a painkiller that caused him to get drowsy. We just don't know. Now, the sheriff did come out and say, yeah, there was no drugs in his system at the time of the crash. They also said he was lucid. He was talking. He didn't seem inebriated or out of it in any way. But I think my point is that people are trying to get this reporter canceled on CNN. And I don't even know if it's male or female or what she said, but all I'm telling you is a lot of people out there, your thought was, I wonder if he was drinking. Not he was a drunk, he was by. That's your initial thought. As humans, when you see something like that, it's natural. So maybe give him a break. What's going on in the Discord? What did I miss? What happened here? Oh yeah, Justin Swinford said ESPN just released an article. No on Tiger, no alcohol or foreign substances in his system. That's good. But again, raise your hand if the thought crossed your mind. You're not accusing Tiger of being a drunk driver or driving on the end, but if your thought was, man, I wonder if, given his background, given the fact that he's been arrested before, it's not a leap to think that might be the cause of the situation before we have the information. Now, it's one thing for you and me to be speculating at the water cooler. Not that we don't, my job doesn't have a water cooler. I have a fridge back there behind the basketballs. It's a little mini fridge for Diet Cokes, but me and Oliver are over there speculating at the fridge. Oliver's like, I'm pretty sure he was on crack. I'm like, Oliver, you can't say Tiger Woods was on crack. My cat has no shame, no scruples. Oh, he's the worst. But look, people thought it. A lot of people thought it. Doesn't make it okay, and it certainly isn't a thing you want to go on TV and speculate on. It's like when you're watching a sporting event. I don't know if you've ever recognized or noticed this before, but if there's an injury, most people won't speculate on the injury. They're not doctors, and it's just not proper protocol to just assume you might know. You hear guys occasionally be like, oh, I had that happen to me, and it was an Achilles, so that's not a good sign. But that's talking from a personal experience. Like, if this reporter would have said, hey, I flipped my shit 800 times and rolled down a canyon, and I was drunk AF. Then you're like, oh, well, maybe that was his too. So you got to be careful. You have to be, what's the word I'm looking for? Responsible in your commentary. Unless you're guys like me. Then you just go on YouTube and just say the most outlandish shit you can say. So I personally think Tiger was giving himself roadhead when he crashed. See, like you get those. Now, I should get 1,000 million clicks for that and subscribers. Hey, speaking of, if you want more fake news, subscribe to the channel, because then you get a Lambo! Tiger Woods giving himself roadhead. Nope, nuts. This show gets ridiculous. All right, let's get to the rest of the headlines. Jason Pierre-Paul is having surgery. I wish his name was Jason Pierre-Paul, P-A-W, because the hand thing. Having surgery on his left knee. Also, which Harbaugh was it? Was it Jim or John? I can never remember. I got a Harbaugh. Believe it was John Harbaugh. Yes, John Harbaugh paid the bill for an entire restaurant at a seafood restaurant in Baltimore because the restaurant was doing a fundraiser. And they asked Harbaugh to come out there, and he did. It was Jimmy's Seafood Restaurant, Tuesday night. Harbaugh's there, gives a speech, super kind and generous, takes pictures with everybody that wants to take a picture with him. He's out there just glad-handing and kissing hands and shaking babies and doing his thing for the cause, for the charity, for the fundraiser. And right as he's leaving, he goes over to the server or the GM and goes, hey, I'd like to just buy everybody's food. No, I don't want you to announce it. I don't want you to say anything. I'm going to scratch you a check. What's everybody's bill come to? Looks like it's going to be about $2,000. Yeah, no problem. $2,000 for food. Signed, John Harbaugh. Here you go. Look at those sound effects. Where else are you getting torn check sound effects on YouTube, guys? Nowhere. Right here. Barry on deck, bitches. Make sure you subscribe so you can get torn sound effects. Torn check sound effect. And rhyming. Anyways. There was like 7 families, which, okay. How fat were these people that 7 families ate $2,000 worth of food? Because I'm looking at the article. Let me share my screen here. I am looking at the article, and that does not compute. So it says, before leaving, he secretly picked up the bill for all 7 families eating there. Now, I'm no mathematician. I just play one on YouTube. But if we take the handy dandy calculator over here, I wonder if I can share my calculator. Oh, look at that. Let's take 2,000 divided by 7 families. What the fuck are these people eating? Are you shitting me? $285.71 per family. Look, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I feel like some of them like that. I feel like what happened was Harbaugh wrote a blank check and signed it and said, just fill in the amount. And then he left. And then the people in the restaurant were like, guys, guess what? John Harbaugh is buying you all dinner. Hi, can I get some lobster? Can I get the lobster? We'd like 19 lobsters. Sir, there's only 3 of you. Bring me 19 lobsters. It's on John Harbaugh. Man, what can I get you? Crabs? I mean, like snow crabs. Oh, okay. I didn't know if you wanted to. Anyways, I feel like they took advantage of the poor guy. Who's eating $285 worth of seafood? I want to see what Jimmy's Seafood Restaurant in Baltimore's menu looks like online. I'm willing to bet you it ain't that fancy. Let's go. I'm pulling it up right now. They flew the lobster in from Maine. God, it sounds like it, doesn't it, Tony? Jesus. Let's go. Google Chrome. Here we go. Let's check out the menu. It doesn't have prices. Of course it doesn't have. Oh, there's the prices. Now look, here's the menu. You could get the shrimp stack for $14. Let's find the lobster. Let's find the most expensive thing on the menu. Is this just that's the apps. Let's see. Classics and combos, steamers and raw bar. Who's raw dogging it? Seafood and fresh fish. $30 for a Chilean sea bass. God damn. Pan-seared scallops, $30. Flounder, $24. There's an Atlantic salmon for $18. Let's see. Let's go to dinner. Oh, what is this? Oh, that's a PDF. Really? Oh, this is the actual menu? Well, goddamn, why don't you make it more complicated for everybody? The calamari's $14. There's Jimmy's famous hors d'oeuvres. Oh, hors d'oeuvres. Boy, I tell you what. It was families of 10? Is that what they're saying? It was 7 families of 10? That's just goddamn ridiculous. That is ridiculous. I feel like they took advantage. I feel like there was probably a family of 4, and then they were like, hey, call 6 people. It's on John. Get out here. Yeah, the cousin we all hate. Fuck them. Get them down here. Let's eat it up. That just seems like a lot of money. $2,000 for 7 families. Yowza. But good for him. Nice guy. It's a pretty cool story. But he also said that John Menadakis is the real hero because he's doing the fundraising thing and is supporting local businesses hit by the pandemic. And if you didn't know, Jimmy's Seafood has raised more than $430,000 for local bars and restaurants in the Baltimore area that are struggling because of COVID-19, which is really dope. So props to John Harbaugh, props to Jimmy's Seafood, John Menadakis, and everybody involved. It's a pretty cool story. They add tips in if the check is over a certain amount. Yeah, but I don't think that you're going individually. Like he's like, I'll pay for all the food, and he probably left a tip. But still, you average all that in. That sounded like I farted. That was my backrest. Ray, this chair makes me sound like I farted. I didn't fart, guys. I just want to point that out. Although I did break my diet today and had Chick-fil-A, but it doesn't make me fart. Okay? Just so we're clear. Okay. That's still a lot of money for 7 families. I did not fart, Ronald. You'll know if I fart. Because I'll be like, whoa, Lord Jesus. Oh. And then Oliver will come in here and try to bury me because he thinks I'm just a piece of shit because I stink like one. All right. We've got more sports to discuss. I don't know. I mean, I know you guys probably heard about the sad and tragic events that occurred in the street racing off of, what was it, 290? Hold on, let me find my link here. It was on yesterday's show, so I got to go back one here. Pretty sad news, though. But there was so much to this story. What's up, Chuck? Better late than never, buddy. But the Las Vegas Raiders cornerback Kemah Siverand was arrested after a street racing incident here in Houston. If you don't know, so it says officers stopped 3 of the 5 drivers, and Siverand 24 was one of the 3 drivers arrested, according to Houston Police Department. He was charged with felony evading arrest after he initially stopped for officers, then continued to drive another mile before stopping. Raiders didn't comment. Siverand was undrafted rookie at Oklahoma, was waived by Seattle in August after he was caught trying to sneak a woman to the team's training camp hotel. She was wearing Seahawks gear in an effort to disguise herself as a player. I don't know if this was the same one as 290 now. I'm starting to question my source because I seem to recall that they said that there was an Oakland or a Las Vegas Raider involved, but now they're not mentioning it. Now they're not mentioning it as part of the bigger story. So let me hold on because I want to be accurate on this. I don't want to get this wrong. Houston 290 Racing Raiders. Let's see if that pops up. Oh yeah, it looks like it was. I'm looking here. Yep, it was cutting. Well, now it doesn't say. It just says one of the suspects arrested in a street racing bust in Northeast Houston early Saturday. I will say this, though. I don't know if you guys saw it, but man, the video from some of the street racing that's been going on, especially up north off of 290 in the Cypress area, really sad. Somebody died. And it is getting bad. I saw somebody say, she was racing on 610, not 290. No, I thought it said 290. Oh, no, it was a different one. So it says a different street racing incident in Harris County late Sunday ended in a horrible crash. Originally, when I heard it on the news, they said he was involved. But now I think they've changed it or they're reporting it differently. So, but the fact is, this is getting out of hand. And I just don't understand it. There's like a raceway here where you can go race your car. Anybody can, and correct me if I'm wrong, Walt, you know more about this, but there's like you can go down to Houston Motor Speedway, I think, and just race. If you want to race and see how fast your car can go, you can do it in a controlled environment. I just don't understand. Now, look, I had a 350Z and it went fast and that's cool. And it was the first year they came out, the new ones, and people wanted to race me all the time. I loved that car. It was great. But I didn't race. I mean, there was one time, I'm not going to lie and tell you that I didn't drive that car fast. I did. Mostly it was on the Beltway or the Hardy. Mostly it was in the evenings or late when nobody else was on the road or very few people were on the road. I think I got it up to about 115-ish. And it was on that last stretch of the Hardy going north right before you get to 45. There's a long straightaway where you can see if there's any police. There's no curves. It's just a long ass straightaway. So you can see everything. And yeah, I did it to 115. What I didn't do was at a stoplight, if somebody was in, and it happened a lot in that car because I had rims on it. I had to, it was nice. And people would inevitably, especially younger kids, young dudes or dudes in, Camaros and all that bullshit would pull up next to me, start revving their engine and give me the, hey, no, man, fuck you, dude. I'm too old for that shit. I'm not getting a ticket for your stupid ass. I know what my car can do. You know what your car can do. Why the fuck am I going to race you at this light on Westheimer? I'm not fucking 15 anymore. But they wanted to do that. And you still see it a lot. And it's dangerous, duh. But this street racing shit, man, that they're doing now, they're lining the roads with people. And then shit like this happens and people die. And it's just pointless. Go to a fucking racetrack if you want to race. I just don't understand it. But, I'm old. What are you going to do? Get off my lawn, these young punk kids, and they're racing. Jeremy said we used to go to Britmore. I don't know what that is. My friend went 120 with me in the passenger seat. I almost crapped my pants. Oh, yeah, like I said, I think I did 115 in the Z, and it was, wow. It was scary. Like, scary. I don't know how they do it. D-Mon said the average speed on our freeways is 85 to 90. Really? I mean, not most of the people in the left lane. Motherfuckers are going 50, and they need to get the fuck out of the lane. Anyways. So, yeah, that was, okay, so it was a separate incident. I just wanted to get it right. I don't need to. But I remember when they were initially talking about it, and they wouldn't even show the whole video on the news, but they said a Raider was arrested in the street racing incident, but I don't know. I didn't know if they meant that one or another one. So it's good that we've cleared it up. It was a different one, but he's still doing it. Also, why the fuck you trying to disguise a chick as a football player and sneak them into your room? I mean, let's think about that for a second. He went up there with another dude, another player. Huh. By the way, I don't know who it was. I think it was the backup punter, but nice ass. Like, what? Come on, fam. Why don't you just go to her place or just wait? You needed it that bad. You had to dress her up as a football player. You'd rather people think, hey, man, I think him and the backup long snapper. You'd rather that than just be like, man, I'll wait. I'll wait till Saturday when I'm free or Monday when I'm off. People are fucking weird, dude. It ain't that serious. It was Tiana Trump. Is that who it was? Shut your mouth. Shut your whore mouth, White Magic. Is that true? You don't say. Kemah Siverand, Tiana Trump. Let me see. Kemah Siverand, Tiana Trump. Former Seahawks charged with a felony. No, it doesn't say Tiana Trump. Are you fucking with me, White Magic? You son of a bitch. All right, White Magic gets a 5-minute timeout, House or Jeremy Vinegar for lying in the chat. I'm gonna put a stop to this trolling shit in my chat. No, I will not have it. White Magic, 5-minute timeout, you raggedy bitch. You're not gonna sit here and make shit up and give me false information. I'm still a respected person in this community, and the information I give out has to be as accurate as possible. And I will not, thank you, House. I will not allow you to make a fool of me, you raggedy bitch. No, LG, the chat is not meant for trolling. It's meant for interaction. If you want to troll, go find another fledgling YouTube fuckface to troll on. No. Thank you, House. He got double booted. Thank you. I'm fucking around. Listen, I want you to interact. Make your dumb little jokes about me being late. But don't be giving me fake ass news that I spout out. Free White Magic. All right, Chris Davis gets a timeout. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. House, Jeremy, Luis Zelaya, get his ass out of here. D-Mata, get him out of here too. 5 minutes for D-Mata. Anybody else want to go? I'll turn off the whole goddamn chat. Raggedy bitches, you think that's so funny? D-Mata actually gets 10 minutes. Fuck him. He gets a 10-minute timeout because he thinks it's so funny. D-Mata has turned into the biggest hater amongst all the decades. He used to be the nicest guy, and now he is the biggest hater. 10 minutes for D-Mata, 5 minutes for Chris Davis, 5 minutes for White Magic. Anybody else? Incarnate gets 20 minutes because he thinks it's funny to volunteer. 20 minutes for Incarnate. Let's go. Anyone else? Thank you, LG. I really appreciate that. A lot of people, LG, would show up and be like, this guy's a fucking dick, but I'm glad that you got it like right away. I appreciate you having half a brain. House is definitely loves putting people in timeout. Oh, it's the best. Yeah. Lambo. House, this is my Christmas. Oh, nice, bro. God, I missed the suspects. I have you can't really tell, but that shirt over there, that's a usual suspect shirt. You really can't. I'll try to adjust it, but no, it's on. I don't get the background in. Let me see. Oh, piss, shit, fart, fuck. It is not working. Yeah. It's not. No good. Whatever. Anyways, yeah, that's my usual suspect shirt is back there. So, all right. So we got everybody timed out. Anybody? Okay. Not going to be having me spreading false rumors and bullshit. What else was on my agenda for today? Oh, can we talk a second about the problem in baseball? And it's this dude and guys like him. This is former president and CEO of the Seattle Mariners, Kevin Mather. He resigned after his dumbass was at a Rotary Club meeting and talking shit about his own players. Now, it's one thing to be an executive and be like, yeah, we got to get better pitching. We got to get a closer and we got to do this and that. But no. This guy just didn't say things like, well, we got to improve here. We got to improve there. He does have a very punchable face. But he says so the article says there were a number of comments that were off base. One was when he said, hey, look, we had, I forget the kid's name. He was from Japan. Where the hell is it? Oh, Hisashi Iwakuma. He said that they hired him as a special assignment coach for the club in January, but this is his quote. For instance, we just rehired Iwakuma. He was a pitcher with us for a number of years. Wonderful human being. His English was terrible, this dumbass said on your screen. He wanted to get back into the game. He came to us. We quite frankly want him as our Asian scout/interpreter. What's going on with the Japanese league? He's coming to spring training, and I'm going to say, I'm tired of paying his interpreter. When he was a player, we would pay Iwakuma X, but we'd also have to pay $75,000 a year to have an interpreter with him. His English suddenly got better. His English got better when we told him that. Yeah, that's not good. And then he said about their number 9, the number 9 overall prospect in baseball, Julio Rodriguez. He said, Julio Rodriguez has a personality bigger than all of you combined. He is loud. His English is not tremendous. Jeez. Not tremendous. First of all, what are you, baby Trump? His English is not tremendous. I have tremendous English. It's so tremendous. And then he goes on to say that he thought that top prospects Jared Kelenic and Logan Gilbert will not start the season with the team so that they can manipulate their major league service time and keep them under club control longer. And this is the bigger problem. Now, obviously saying you don't want to pay for an interpreter for a Japanese player and then, his English just suddenly got better. That's a bad look. And then when you're just like, this guy's awesome, but his English is shit. Not a good look. To me, the bigger problem was that the organization could not fade was his comments about service time. Because now you've pissed off the Players Association. Yeah, your remarks about his English and his ability to speak it and two players and their ability to speak it was insensitive, borderline ignorance and I wouldn't say racist, but certainly ignorant. But you've now pissed off Major League Baseball Players Association because they're like, look, we kind of knew there was this unwritten rule. A prime example of this is George Springer. The Astros didn't bring up George Springer so that they could maximize his service time. They kept him in the minors longer than he should have been kept. So the thing, what you don't want is kind of those, there's so many stupid unwritten rules of, yeah, exactly, jinx. There's so many unwritten rules of baseball on the field, off the field, and otherwise. And everybody knew that this whole service time thing existed. You did it. You saw it all the time. Teams are always, if they have the opportunity to not, because it's something like if they start the season, then their service time starts. But if you wait 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 4 weeks, I forget what it is, and then call them up and then add them to the roster, you get a full year basically of service time that doesn't count against them in arbitration and them becoming an unrestricted free agent. So you literally get almost a full extra year of team control if you wait into May, which I think it's the middle of May. So they're obviously manipulating the system. I mean, we saw that with Jordan. We saw that with other guys. They're not going to call them up until after a certain point so that they can get that extra year of service time. And it's bullshit, quite frankly. Just because they didn't play for 3 or 4 weeks or 5 weeks of the season to begin with, it's horseshit. And look, baseball, the way they do their contracts, we can talk about the NFL being unfair. And yeah, baseball contracts are lucrative, but it's also bullshit the way they do their players early on. When they get a player, the reason why you hear about team control and why it's so important is because you can have a guy like Carlos Correa in his 3rd or 4th year who still has 3 or 4 years of arbitration left in his contract. And that's considered the team control because you don't have to. He's not an unrestricted free agent. The best thing that they can do each year as a player is go to arbitration. But even then, you're not arbitration eligible for a couple of years. So for a couple of years, you're just on a deal. You're on a rookie deal. And then you go to arbitration because it's based on performance from year to year. So an arbitrator, usually what happens is, for example, I hope I'm not losing you guys, but this year, Carlos Correa was on his final year of team control and arbitration. This was his last year. So at the end of this coming baseball year, he will be an unrestricted free agent. He can sign any deal for as much money as he wants with any club in baseball. But this year, unless he was traded, the only team he could deal with was the Astros. And they had to agree on a price or go to arbitration. And in this case, when you hear the news, they avoided arbitration with Carlos Correa. What that means is that Correa and the Astros sat down and said, hey, Correa says, I think I'm worth $14 million a year, or I think I'm worth $20 million a year. And the Astros say, well, we think you're worth 10 a year. Now, if neither side budges, no, I think 20. Well, I think 10. Well, I guess we got to go to arbitration. And then they go to an arbiter and they look at stats and everything else and then they give a number, and that's the number. So if an arbiter says, well, you know what? We actually agree with Carlos Correa that he's worth $20 million, then you'll hear it reported in the news that Carlos Correa won his arbitration case. They would look at it and go, yeah, that's a $20 million a year player. Give him his money. If they lost their case, that's when baseball would say, or these arbiters would go, oh no, we agree with the Astros. You're only worth 10. You'll also hear where they settled prior to going to arbitration. That would mean that maybe Carlos Correa says, I want 20. The Astros say 10. Correa says, I'll meet you halfway. You pay me 15. And the Astros go, yeah, we'll pay you 15. They avoid arbitration. They settle on a number and they move forward. So there was good faith in the negotiations. It's always better to not have to go to arbitration with your players if you want to make them happy down the road. Now, if you got some, if you're negotiating with Brad Peacock, you certainly don't give a shit as much as Carlos Correa, Alex Bregman, Jose Altuve, and the like. So I talked about this earlier in the year when I said it was good that they reached an agreement with Carlos Correa before it went to arbitration, because it showed that both sides were negotiating in good faith and they were willing to compromise and discuss. But I say all that to say that, there's still this, George Springer was an unrestricted free agent and got paid. But he had to earn that right. He had to get through all this bullshit negotiations and arbitration and sealing on his money. to finally go out and get whatever deal he wanted. So that's why the service time is important, because there's so many years of a base, minimum salary contract. And during that time, you'll have young stars come up and be the best player on their team, or the second best player on their team statistically. Like Correa and Bregman were by far two of the better Astros on this team for a couple of years. And they were literally making $500,000. And that's nothing to sneeze at. But then you look over and there's, Josh Reddick making $13 million and not doing a goddamn thing. Jason Castro making $10 million, not doing a goddamn thing. And you got Carlos Correa and Alex Bregman knocking the ball all over the yard, getting $500,000. Now they do get signing bonuses, and I'm not suggesting that they're broke, but they ain't making $20 million. And they're definitely worth more than a Jason Castro or a Maldonado or a Josh Reddick. But they don't get the money. That's the way these contracts work. And that's why the service time is so important, because you can drag that out for one more year. It's a value thing. But it sucks for the players if that happens. And this is why players are pissed about it, because you don't come out and go, yeah, we're not going to play those guys. I mean, there should be starting. That's essentially what he's saying. That's essentially what Mather is saying. They're good enough. They should be playing. They should be starting, but fuck that. We're going to fuck them out of their money for a year is what we're going to do, and bring them up in May. And now I think you're going to see the Major League Baseball Players Association really stick it to the owners and say, this has got to stop. It has got to stop. That no matter when the guy plays, that's when service starts. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. I'm here for it. I think it's fair. D-Mata said Yao Ming's interpreter got paid like $110K. I don't want to call it a burden, but it's a necessity if you want to star from a country that doesn't speak English. If you've got a Yao Ming, if you've got a Hideo Nomo back in the day, if you've got guys that maybe don't speak English, but they have so much undeniable talent, well, guess what? You need to factor in interpreter money, not just salary, but you got to travel that you got to pay for their travel. You got to pay for their hotel. You got to pay for their meals. They get all that. By the time it's said and done in a year with all the travel and everything else, if they got paid $100K, then you're spending $150 to $200K. So you need to keep that in mind. I hope I didn't bore y'all with the arbitration talk. I'm just trying to educate. With real facts, White Magic, not some bullshit, fake ass news. Incarnate said, I would like to suggest a countdown timer during the timeout session. Is that doable? No. Because everybody got a different time. There was 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. KD, thank you for the super chat, buddy. Oh my God. I do remember that, P. Jones. Copyright check. I remember that commercial. So KD, good question. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate your generosity. He said, which sports union is the strongest? By far basketball, without a doubt. Well, no, hold on. No. Baseball. Baseball has the strongest union. And I'll explain, because I know you disagree. I thought I saw your chat. Who freed you early? All right, 5 more minutes for Incarnate. You don't get freed early. There's no early parole in the Barry on Deck jail. No, if you get timed out for 5 minutes, your raggedy ass gets timed out for 5 minutes, not 4 minutes and 50 seconds, not 4 minutes, not 4:58. Somebody give Incarnate 5 more minutes. You should have never said it, homie. 5 more minutes. Let's go. Let me know when it's done. House, Luis Zelaya, or Jeremy Vinegar. All right, my opinion on which union is best. Yeah, he self-snitched Virginia Bunweed. What a dumbass. He deserves 10 minutes. You know what? Give him 10 minutes. Give him 10 minutes for snitching on himself. We don't like snitches. I don't give a shit if you snitched on yourself. You get 10 minutes. 5 for getting out early and 5 for snitching on yourself. 10 minutes. Anybody else? I So unions. I think the strongest union is baseball. I think the best union is basketball. I think the best relationship, I should say, with their owners and good faith negotiating is basketball. And the worst union by far is football. Because all you got to do is look at the structure of the deals and look at what's in place. There's only one sport without a salary cap. Yeah, it's a luxury tax, but it's not a salary cap. And that's important to note. There's a salary cap in football. There's a salary cap in basketball. There is no salary cap in baseball. And do you know why? Because the union fought tooth and nail to not limit what their players get paid. Period. End of story. There's no supermax deals to worry about. Fernando Tatis just signed a 14-year, $340 million. It was the longest deal in the history of baseball. That's not happening in football or basketball. And the reason that's possible for a second-year guy to sign that deal and get $340 million guaranteed, fully guaranteed. Think about that. Yeah, basketball players get fully guaranteed deals, but they have a salary cap and a restrictions on how many years they'll sign their deals for. Football players have a salary cap and their shit isn't even guaranteed. Baseball players don't have a salary cap. They don't have a deal limit. The only restriction there is a penalty to the owners if they go over a certain amount. But when you get teams like the Yankees and the Angels and the Cubs and the Dodgers that have just buku money, they don't give a shit about a luxury tax. We're going to win a World Series. The Yankees are like, we'll make 10 times what we pay in the luxury tax. Fuck it. With a salary cap, you can't go over the cap. There's penalties and all this shit, but it's still a cap. And you still cap the length and the supermax and everything else is capped on the contract. So I'm going to say, just in my opinion, baseball has the best union because you need look no further than how their deals get structured long term. And I know I just talked about the arbitration and the service time and everything else. But here's the other thing too. Baseball players, it's such a weird dynamic. They don't give a shit about rookie ball players. Do you know how many rookie ball players come up and flame out? They don't give a fuck about a one and done guy who comes up, he pitches for, he gets 50 innings of work. He's got a 9 ERA. Dude, go flounder in AAA for the rest of your career. You're not cut out for this. And that's not who they're building the system for. They're building the system for the guys that stay in baseball 5 to 10 years, which is a lot more, than you would think. It's not all of them for sure. But there's no rookie minimums like in basketball. There's a minimum salary, but there's not, a rookie deal in basketball and football. There's still a limit. In baseball, bro, guys like Alex Bregman are millionaires before they ever put the glove on, before they ever stepped to the plate in A-ball. And then it just continues. So I'm saying baseball. I'm going to go baseball, basketball, football. But I will say I think that basketball deals with their owners the most fairly and really they're the easiest to work with. I think football has done their union a disservice. Their leadership not getting fully guaranteed. The one sport that should have fully guaranteed money is football. Holy shit, you're literally risking limb. And in some cases with CTE that we've seen down the road, life, to play that sport, to put millions and billions of dollars in owners' pockets. Why would you not guarantee them their money? Doesn't make sense to me. All right. Didn't even do Whisker Wednesday yet. But I appreciate the talk. That was House is in such a good mood. Time it out, people. So, okay, let's get to a break. We're going to come back. I haven't forgotten about Whisker Wednesday. I haven't forgotten about that. It's an all doggy Whisker Wednesday. I've got three adorable pups for you to adopt from Special Pals. We're going to get to that and a whole lot more right after this break. So don't go anywhere. We're going to take a 5-minute break. When we come back, we've got that. We're going to talk about snow porn. We're going to talk about the tooth fairy and how much you should be paying for your kids' teeth when they fall out and put them under their pillow. All that and a whole lot more right after this break. It's Barry on Deck. Don't go anywhere, you raggedy bitches.
What the hell? What is that, Mom?
What?
Ma, you see this?
No. Holy shit.
What
What
is-
the hell is that?
Let me spank that butt. 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 Let me spank that butt.
Ah, 还不下来，还不下来，还不下来。Give me your hand. Give me your hand. Give me your hand. Come on. Good.
Вот он своеобразный, вот и мне охота языком доставать. Вот он так ест. Юль. Оп.
No, wait, hang on, stop. You don't want to do this. Listen, I've been a good boy. I've been a good boy, please. I've been such a good boy. Don't do it. No.
Free.
Sunday, every man for himself. Oh, KO! Goodness!
Кайф, да?
Once more. There was no. I'm so.
Hey, now that I got your attention, fucker.
You're gonna fall. You're gonna fall. Ah!
Okay, I'm bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored.
Show me your pet is clingy without actually saying your pet is clingy.
All right. I'm going to sleep.
pack your things, and leave. There's the door. There's the door, bitch!
Hey, welcome back to hour number 2 of Barry on Deck. I'm your host, Barry Laminack. Thank you guys for sticking around through the break. Those of you that did, those of you that didn't, can actually just, go fuck yourself. Why would you leave? Why? There's so much to do. There's so much to discuss, and some of you raggedy bitches left, and I'm devastated. Now, at the break, I saw people in the chat, which I normally don't read the chat a lot during break, but something caught my eye. House and a few others, Katie, and sorry, I had to burp. Everybody was like, go check your porch, which is always a scary, scary thing for me. Sorry, this Diet Coke is... I was like, is there going to be a flaming sack of shit on my porch? What's happening right now? So I go out on the porch. Oh, by the way, got my phone yesterday at 3:42. So while I was literally bitching about not getting my phone, they delivered my phone. So there's 2 packages on the porch. One is for Nora. No idea what it is. The other one is this. I don't know what this is. Yeah, it could be a bomb. It's not ticking. It says on it, there's a card. It says, Happy Whisker Wednesday. With love from Jessica Warren and Mark G, which is Jess, don't drink and draw. And Mark, the worst Call of Duty player. Do I read the card first? I need to know the rules. Is Jess and Mark even here right now? Did they leave? Mark is here. Mark, do I open it first or do I read? Jess is here. Good. You guys, do I open the present first or read the card first? I don't know which one to do. I feel like if I do one, it might spoil it. And I want to be surprised when I open it. Church, everybody said, that's a weird shaped Jameson bottle. No, that's my Alan Denson Jameson bottle right back there. Okay, so am I opening the card first? What am I doing? I don't know what to do. Yes, read the card. Okay. If this is fucking new, if this is a cockshot of Mark, I'm gonna be so angry when I open this. Okay, so it says, if I cry, by the way, I'm gonna be so pissed. Barry, a toast? A toast to you! I get it. House, do you get it? It's toast. It's not a tie. Barry, a toast to you. We have been, let me face the camera. We have been working on a super secrecy project, and I'm so glad I can give it to you. Thank you for all that you do, and we love the show and love you, you raggedy ass bitch. Jess and Mark, we would love it if you open this on the show. This is so sketch. This could be anything. But I trust you, Jess. I don't know that I trust Mark. I definitely trust you, Jess. You are trustworthy. I think I might know what this is now that I think about it. Jess does don't drink and draw. Did you draw me something, Jess? I mean, I won't know what. Did y'all ever have those people that open Christmas presents? My grandfather, he would get a knife. And the way he would open presents is he would take each piece of tape individually. It would take him a fucking hour. It's like, bro, just open your socks. Come on. I hate those fucking people. Just open it. Handle. Okay, that's creepy as fuck. Handle with care. We're watching you. The fuck? Okay. So there's a lot of tape here. I'm going to need scissors. Hold on. Hold on. Where the fuck are my scissors at? I have lost my scissors, people. I almost lost it right there. Aha. I almost lost it. Almost fell out of my chair. It's very light, if you're wondering. Barry's about to hurt himself. No. Definitely not going to hurt myself. Well, these scissors could be sharper, I'll tell you that much. Not the sharpest scissors. Oh, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You guys. It says be mindful of the tape on all four corners. Oh, you guys. This is so fucking dope. Oh, I don't want to ruin it. Oh my God, this is so badass. Oh my God! Yo! Look at that! That is the dopest shit I have ever seen in my whole life! What is this? What the? Get the fuck out! Are you shitting me? Oh my God. You guys. Holy fuck. I am speechless. It literally makes the fucking Oliver stutter. Oh my God. I'm going to cry. This is fucking amazing. Oh my God. I'm trying to keep it together. You guys, this is so fucking badass, Jess, Mark. Thank you so much. Yo, I am going to fucking, this has got to go somewhere. This is where, it's going to have to go right here. This is so fucking dope. Jess, you are amazing. You are amazing. Look at that. Oh my God. Wait until Nora sees this. She's going to freak the fuck out. I mean, the detail on this, Jess. Wow. The headphones? Are you kidding me? Look at the headphones. Are you shitting me, Jess? Mark? I'm speechless. On a Whisker Wednesday. It's so fucking awesome. Not only did I get a painting of Oliver, which we're going to have to talk about Oliver on deck. Listen. It's my show. Yes, he's the star. But to add the fucking stutter. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. I am just, now I'm going to get a frame this weekend. I really want to put it right there where all that stuff is. This is just amazing. I mean, Jess, you are unbelievably talented. Wow. Wow. I am so fucking excited about this. Yo, Jess, Mark, thank you so much. Oh my God, you guys are amazing. I don't know how you did that. That's just uncanny. Like just the whole, oh my God. Thank you guys. Seriously. I don't even know what to say. That is so badass. So badass. Wait, oh my God. I'm so pumped. What I want to do, I want to put it on that bookshelf right here where my hand is. So, you know, just, and then I need to get a light for it. It needs to be framed and then lit up. So I'm going to have to find a little light that I can put underneath there. Oh my God. Yeah, they definitely won the day. Don't drink and draw. Don't drink and draw on Twitch. I need to add that. That is just, yeah, no apostrophe. So don't drink and draw. Oh my gosh. And you guys, you know, you can commission Jess to do stuff for you as well. There it is. Look at that. Unbelievable, Jess. Holy shit. David Green said, just put it in front of the camera. Hey, fuck you, man. He can get his own show. Although he is better to look at. Jess, again, sweetie. Wow. Thank you so much. Mark, you too. Oh my God. I am over the moon right now. I don't even know how I'm supposed to finish the show. What's the socials, Jess? Good question. Oh my God, that's so badass. I can't wait. Nora's going to be fucking thrilled too. She's going to be mad that I'm keeping it in here for sure. That's so badass. It fucking makes the noise. That is genius. I don't even know how you captured the audio. Unbelievably creative, Jess, Mark. Thank you both so much. Wow. All right. Let's get, I got to continue because I'll just sit here and tear up and think, oh my God, this is so badass. Okay. I don't know what to say. Let's do, you know what? Now would be a perfect time. So, okay. So it's don't drink and draw. Don't drink and draw on Instagram. Let me add that as well. Let's just get that. IG don't drink and draw. There you go. They're out there drinking and a drawing. Dope. Thank you, Jess. All right, let's do Whisker. Would love you too, Mark. I love you both. Thank you so much. Seriously. Unbelievably gracious of you guys. And it is fun to watch. It is. It's absolutely fun to watch. Highly recommended. If you're on the Discord, Mark will drop when she's streaming live. Go give her follows are free, you guys. I always say this, support each other. We're all deckheads. We're all in this together. If you watch Twitch or you're on Twitch, go give Jess a follow. She's a deckhead. Go twitch.tv/don't drink and draw. Click on the follow button. And when she goes live, you ain't doing shit. Fire it up and watch. It's amazing. It's fun. She's awesome. Sometimes she gets shit-faced and talks shit about Mark. It's awesome. Jess said, I did some scrubbing on your old streams and Jimmy John had super chatted during a lawn talk when you weren't talking. So I stole it from there. Wow. You're the best. I mean, that's the best. Wow. That's super smart too. I need to hire you to be my editor. Holy shit. You're way better at this shit than I am. All right, Whisker Wednesday time, you guys. This is a perfect segue into Whisker Wednesday. If you don't know what Whisker Wednesday is, I've teamed up with Special Pals and Penguin Katie to bring you guys adoptable animals that you can go and get right now and put into your home. And today we normally have a dog and a cat. This time around we have all dogs. It's an all dog Whisker Wednesday. I'm here for it. So Special Pals, if you don't know, they are open Wednesday through Sunday, 12 to 4 p.m. for adoptions. And this is super important, so pay attention. All the dogs and cats adopted from Special Pals come fully vaccinated, microchipped, spayed, neutered, up to date on flea and heartworm prevention. So really, you go to Special Pals, you find the animal that you want, you leave. It's one-stop shopping. You don't have to worry about any of that. They're ready to go home and be with you and be part of your family. Visit specialpals.org. You can see all of their adoptable animals as well as including the ones I have for you today on the show. So let's get cracking. First up, look at these babies. Oh my God. I don't know how to say that name though, PK. Halloumi and Brie. I'm sure I probably messed that up. Halloumi. I don't know how else to say that. Halloumi? I don't know. Were these the pups? Matt Poche said that the pups that PK had on her stream were too much. Well, I know that these are the pups you'll see that I think PK is taking care of. These are 2-month-old cattle dog mixes. They're currently crashed at Penguin Katie's house. That's yes. Halloumi is the male with blue eyes, is very cuddly, and Brie is the female with brown eyes. She's incredibly bossy. Well, just like a lady, right? What woman isn't bossy? Both of them are learning crate and potty training and are very smart and perfect. They love kids, cats, and other dogs. They don't need to be adopted together. Aww. But they sure do love to snuggle each other. So you don't have to take them both home. I mean, if you can, that would be dope. You know, you get one dog, you probably want another dog. Keep the dogs busy. Keep them from tearing shit up by themselves. White Magic said, Whiskey might need a buddy. Dude, I mean, cattle dog mix. And PK can tell you all about them, you guys. So super cute. That's Halloumi. That's Brie. Available for adoption right now at Special Pals. Just go to specialpals.org. You can get all the info. Obviously, if you're on the Discord, you could just message Penguin Katie and she can answer any questions you have before you go out there. They are open from Wednesday through Sunday, 12 to 4 p.m. for adoptions. And don't forget, if you're gonna adopt sweet little Brie or Halloumi, they're fully vaccinated, microchipped, spayed or neutered, heartwormed, and flea prevention. All of that is done for you. So you show up, you pick out Brie or Halloumi or both of them, and then you go home and they're ready to go and have some fun. And hell, Katie's already done half the hard work for you, teaching them to learn the crate and potty training and everything else. And cattle dogs are smart as a whip. So there you go. The other one, boy, I look, Halloumi and Brie are cute, but oh my God, look at Milky Way. Look at this Milky Way. 11-month-old bull terrier mix. He is an absolute tank. He is responding well to training commands. He will thrive at a home that will challenge his energy level and his drive to play. If you have a yard, if you enjoy getting outside, if you enjoy going for walks, throwing the ball and all of that, I'm telling you right now, Milky Way is the one. Look how cute that dog is. 11 months old. Absolute tank already. I love it. Responding well to training commands, which means he might be full of energy, but he's smart. Get on it. Are you going to name the other dog Coke? That would be interesting. So this is Milky Way, 11 months old bull terrier. You guys, I don't just show you this just to be like, oh, hey, I know people that have animals. No, the whole point is if you're like, man, Whiskey could use a friend, or you know what? The kids won't leave me alone about getting a dog. Go to Special Pals. You know someone there. You know Penguin Katie. And she can help you navigate all the paperwork and you know, you questions you may have now and even afterwards. You have a resource right here. Why not take advantage of that? Oh, I like that. Whiskey and Henny. That's dope. They keep trying to play with my cats. Oh, that's good. See, that's the kind of thing you want to see. Cats and dogs like that. That is so dope. Get out to Special Pals, specialpals.org. All the info and everything else you could need and want right there. And don't forget, they're going to take care of you with spaying and neutering and microchipped, vaccinated, all that stuff up front. So there is your Whisker Wednesday. Adorable dogs, Katie. Great job. Super cute. I mean, not as cute as Oliver. Obs. I'm so excited about this goddamn painting. You guys have no idea. No idea how excited I am about that. All right. How many of you do have kids? Curious question. How many of you in the chat? I know a lot of you pull-out game is weak. A lot of the ladies just out here having babies. How many of you have kids in the chat? Just show a hand. Put a hand up or type me or whatever. Because if you have kids, Virginia Buttonweed has 2 kiddos. Depending on their age, this next story might be of interest to you. Wow. Incarnate says, I do. $5 a tooth. Fidel Lamone has kids. Wallace. David Green has 2 sons. Katie streams with her daughter, which is amazing. I love it. None from me. You and me, Justin Swinford. Jen said, my daughter wants a cat and I just can't wrap my mind around that. Why? Cats are amazing. They're so much fun. Goddamn, Jeremy Benninger, slow down. 3 kids. Holy shit. Donna has kids. My kids are Spot and not Spot. White Magic, yeah, but I'm looking to sell them. Well, shit. Aaron J. Bryant has 4. House has 3 boys. Pete Jones has 4 boys. Scott Hansa has a boy. Oh, no stream today. That sucks. Donna's like, oh no, we're done with that. Yeah. Donna, if your kids lose a tooth now, that they probably got in a bar fight. Sylvia has kids. Ray, just 1. Jen, 2. Man, you guys. 2 boys and a girl? Truck driver Pookie, someone let you have sex with them? What? They let you put something inside of them? Bro, I hope you married her. Chuck said my son just graduated from UNT. Oh, that's dope. Congratulations. So you're not going to give a shit about this next story. But there's an article that came out about the Tooth Fairy. And what is the going rate for a tooth? John Dory has a baby girl. Look at the baby girl. LG said, none that I know of. Nice. Cece has a child. I met Cece's child, except my daughter. All right. The Tooth Fairy Index is a thing that Delta Dental has been doing since 1998. And what they do is they try to figure out the going price for a tooth. Apparently, the original Tooth Fairy poll that showed the Tooth Fairy's average cash gift reached its high point in 23 years in its 23-year history at $4.70 a tooth. And what they've done is they've tracked this with the S&P 500, and you can see that as the stock market goes and as the Standard & Poor's 500 goes, so goes the cost of a tooth. As in what? Damn, PK, you're so cheap. 25 cents. Holy shit. Katie. What? Oh my God, you're the meanest mom ever. Like, it was $1.50 back in 2001. Are you sure you didn't look up the chart from 1921? A quarter? Here's a nickel. Go get yourself a licorice tab. What? Oh my God. They talk about it. They said Delta Dental has been analyzing the tooth cost since 1998. Newly disclosed value of a lost tooth has more than tripled since its inception when the value of a lost tooth was $1.30. You can see there that it dipped to $1 in 2002. I think that was when we were in a downed recession or a downed economy. 2020's historical giving is marked by the highest all-time average gift of $4.70. Back in 2017, it got to $4.66. The original Tooth Fairy poll typically mirrored the economy's overall direction. It says that last year, a single lost tooth was valued at $403. This year, $470. That's an increase of 17%. I mean, hell, just 2018, 2019, it was just over $350. Man, y'all some cheap ass people. Katie said, I work for a nonprofit, Barry. Ain't nobody got $5 a tooth. Duly noted, Katie. Duly noted. I feel like that was a nudge, nudge, wink, wink for our future conversations. Rev, $1? Bro, I know you got a decent job, Rev. What the fuck are you doing? Virginia Buttonweed said $1 a tooth. The rise in population has increased supply. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Damn, D-Mana just balling. I gave my little girl $20 for her last tooth. What? D-Mana out here just... Bro, you are driving up the cost of teeth for parents all over the Houston area. Because now, this is what happens, D-Mana, with your selfish self. I mean, giving your daughter $20 isn't selfish. But the fact that you go... She's going to go to school now and be like, I lost my tooth. And they'll be like, how much did you get from the tooth fairy? And she's going to be like, $20. And then Penguin Katie's daughter's going to be like, how much? $20. Be like, are you sure you didn't mean 20 cents? No, this is a $20 bill. And little PK's going to be like, bitch, I got a quarter. I'm going home right now and talking to mom. She's going to be like, Mom, I need to sit to have a meeting with the tooth fairy. All I got was a quarter. That is insane. You're making everybody look bad. Total Dallas, thank you for the super chat. You're my super fairy. Well, that didn't sound right. I meant like because the tooth and then the oh, okay. Says I had to go up to $20 since I knocked one out with my hand fist accidentally. I think Total Dallas just admitted to a crime. Bro, I think you just admitted to beating your kids live on a YouTube show. If the authorities hit me up like, we need his real name and information, I have to supply it now. Like, accidentally. That's a weird thing to brag about. You could be like my mom. What messages? 713-222 tips. Hello. Look, everybody's like, what are you doing? Oh my God. Why would you send that? You paid. You'll be the first person in the county that literally paid $5 to go to the county. You literally paid to be arrested. I'm calling the authorities right now. Hi, I would like to report an abuser. His last name Dallas. First name Total. Hello? Y'all remember when I used to do that to open the show? I would do the phone call. That was a fun time. All right. This says U.S. Regional Snapshot. I'm going to share this with you. I wanted you to see the snapshot as well. Let me, bloop, blah, blah, boop, boop. Nope, not. Here we go. There it is. So this is the regional snapshot for what the cost of a tooth is round here. Your U.S. regional snapshot. In the Northeast, where everything is more expensive, $5.72. The South, $4.45. The West, out West, of course, where everything is expensive, $5.54. And then in the Midwest, the most, which is ironic, well, the Midwest is $3.66. The ironic thing about this is that, I'll be honest, I would think that the price of a tooth in the South would be damn near triple any of these others because it's such a rare thing. You know how rare it is to find teeth in the South? It's like a commodity like gold. There's not, I mean, you go up north, you go out east, you go out west. There's teeth everywhere. Everybody's got teeth. Not so in the South. I mean, between meth and nobody brushing It'd be like, look, if we were doing this in England, I feel like a tooth would net you about $1. No, it would probably net you about 7 cents. Because, you know, the kids' teeth probably look like their parents and they're just a mess. It looks like, I don't know. But teeth should be worth a lot in the South. $4? That should be $14. You know what happens is the kids will lose a tooth and then their parents are like, the hell is that? I don't know, it fell out of my mouth. What? Yeah, it came out of my mouth. It was like this white thing just fell out. Huh. I'll be damned. That looks like an alien implant you got over there. What you got over there? What is that? I don't know, but it made eating an apple easier. What's an apple? All right, let me leave the South alone. The supply is not higher in the South, Robert. Thank you for fixing the joke. Oh my God, why are you fixing the joke? I know what I'll do. I'll fix the bit. That's what I'll do. Anywho.
Pull up your pants, take off the bra, and be a man.
Yeah, Robert wasn't even here for the great timeout fiasco of hour number 1. I almost would feel bad timing him out because he probably would be like, get his feelings hurt. Be like, what happened? That's why I'm just going to tell you guys about Dan's Seafood and Wings. Because if you want some of the best Asian, Latin, and Cajun inspired seafood in the city of Houston, hands down, you got to get yourself out to Dan's. And guys, it is crawfish season. It is crawfish season, and they have, and I am speaking from experience, they have some of the best crawfish in the city of Houston, hands down. Now, look, they're known for their boiled spicy shrimp. Dan's knows how to do spice with crawfish and shrimp. I promise you this, my wife, my Hispanic, spice-loving, the hotter the better. I want my nose dripping and running and my eyebrows sweating and that sweat on your lip. She knows hot food. She knows spice. And she said Dan's boiled spicy shrimp is the best shrimp she's ever had. Period. Whenever it's time to have some seafood, my wife's like, let's go to Dan's. Let's do it. When I told her we renewed with Dan's, she was ecstatic. She was like, oh, good, we can still eat there. I'm like, we would eat there anyways, but yeah, this is more of an incentive. She got pumped about it. We had their crawfish for the Super Bowl party. Unbelievable. You're going to love it too. They've got different options for you. The garlic butter seasoning, the mild, the medium, the extra spicy. Check it all out. 2 locations to serve you. On the southwest side on South Gessner Road at 3991 South Gessner. And on the northeast side off of Uvalde Road, 18 Uvalde Road. Check them out online. Eatatdans.com. Eatatdans.com. You can go on Instagram, Eat at Dan's, and Facebook at Eat at Dan's 1. And when you're there, if they ask, make sure you tell them you heard about it on Barry on Deck. Speaking of hearing about it on Barry on Deck. Nope. Now look, I even did the work here. Hold on. Before I do my read, I have to correct an error that I even fixed it today as part of my pregame. I made a new slide for them. And by God, I'm going to use it because I had to update their website. If you've been going to mancenters.com, delete that from your bookmarks. Go to the yfactordon.com. Excuse me, the yfactor.com. Here's why. Look, the Y Factor has 4 locations. First of all, Memorial, Tomball, Webster, and now in Richmond. If you don't know what they do, it's very simple. There's one simple phrase I can tell you about the Y Factor. It's the top urology and men's fertility practice in the greater Houston area. And they are really making a push this time. They are really making a push in March to help get you guys vasectomies. A lot of you guys, we just talked about kids. A lot of you don't want to have to be spending money on the tooth fairy anymore. Well, you better stop having little teeth factories. That's called babies. What better way to do that than to get a vasectomy? They have no scalpel vasectomies. Get one for, St. Patrick's Day. Do one so that, when you want to start getting freaky in the summer, you don't have to worry about it. Give your partner a break with the troublesome birth control. I'm actually considering this myself, just because, better safe than sorry. I'm 46. I don't want to have a kid now. It takes less than 15 minutes. You're back at work the next day. No needles, no scalpels. Finish the job is the message here. And look, I can tell you, and I'm not ashamed to tell you, nor is he. Our boy, Reverend Lord Chris Householder III, went to the Y Factor and got a vasectomy. He said it was painless. There was some minor discomfort, but that was it. Back at work the next day, and he bragged about it to me. He was like, dude, it was, you talked about the Y Factor being, a good place to go. He's like, dude, they were communicative, pre-op, post-op. I could have asked for more. Guys, if you are thinking or have been considering a vasectomy, please go check out the Y Factor. Log on to yfactor.com. Call them 832-210-2556, 832-210-2556. It's the yfactor.com. And when you do, please, please, please tell them that you heard about it on Barry on Deck. All right. What is this? Standard timeout is 5 minutes unless Barry said otherwise. Yes, it's a 5-minute timeout. And PK even said vasectomies make sex so carefree. Yeah, you don't have to worry anymore. You don't have to be like, well, I'm risking it all for the nookie. Robert Tommel said, damn, my second day watching and I'm getting a timeout. Well, listen, I got a itchy trigger finger. I mean, I basically gave White Magic. Well, White Magic earned his timeout. That raggedy bitch was throwing up fake news in the chat. KD didn't do nothing wrong. He just got a little outside of himself, as did Incarnate. So, I mean, look, you get a pass this time, Robert and Tomball. But next time, that's all on you. Chris Davis said, what if you like the risk? Like, is that the exciting part for you? Like, ooh, what if we have triplets? Oh, man, I can't stop. The risk is so exciting. Fuck that. You got them triplets until they're 18, player. All right, let's get back to it. So, it's a Whisker Wednesday. So, I wanted to talk about these blue Russian dogs. Have you guys seen this story? This is so freaky to me. Dogs are literally turning blue out in Russia. In the Russian city of... it's a town outside of Moscow called Zerzhinsk. Zerzhinskoye? Oh, fuck. Anyways, it's outside of Moscow. It's near an abandoned chemical plant. They used to manufacture highly toxic hydrocyanic acid. Highly toxic. Oh, my God. All right. That's it. They look sad. You get it? Because they're blue. I'm going to need you to time yourself out, House. I'm going to need you to give yourself a 5-minute timeout. That was terrible. That was awful. We'll see you in 5 minutes. Please acknowledge before you've timed yourself out so that I know. And, if you don't do it, Jeremy, Luisa, Leia, are y'all here? I need you to time that raggedy bitch out for that stupid ass. Back in 5, getting in a queue. God, I hate you so much right now, House. That was the worst. What is this? Oh, Top Shot drops in 15 minutes. 5K packs? See if you can get a pack live. I don't even have a wallet. How do you do this? I don't have an account created. I don't give a shit about these. Well, I'm going to sign up with Google. Why am I doing this live? Is this going to interest you guys if I get a pack? You can't time out House? Really, Jeremy? Oh, so the moderators can't time each other out? Well, looks like Daddy's going to have to do it. Let's see. Dashboard, live stream. No, you're not just going to be back in 5 minutes, House. You're going to get a goddamn timeout. What the fuck was that? Oh, Eric Resendez. Why is House here? No, fear not, mon frere. Fear not, my friend. Let's share this screen. This is what my thing looks like. Well, that sounds weird. Let's see here. Oh, looky here. Oh, put user in timeout. Huh. Wow. Well, just like that. House just got timed out. Now what? So much for going in the queue, you raggedy bitch. Reverend House was timed out by Barry Laminack for 300 seconds. You goddamn right. Oh, and it deleted all the messages that he sent. All of House's messages got deleted from the chat. That's hilarious. I love it. All right, why am I... Okay, so the pack thing, error signing in. There was a problem signing in. Please try again. No, fuck that shit. Listen, if they do this again, maybe I'll try to get a pack live, but I don't have a login and I'm not going to create one. I'll end up putting my fucking credit card on screen and then you guys will go out and, you know, I don't know, charge up whatever you charge up, crack cocaine or whatever you smoke, white magic. I don't know. I didn't know that was how timeouts worked. I didn't realize that. Oh, it's random, bro. You never know when they're dropping. Well, I don't know how to sign up for this goddamn thing. This is the worst show. This is so boring. I got to keep it. We got to keep this shit moving, White Magic. This is why you're not a producer. This is terrible. Why won't this let me sign up? Error signing in. Yeah, fuck this. No, I'm not doing this. Let's get back to the blue dogs. So these dogs, the reason why these dogs are turning blue in this city is because I said that this town outside of Moscow was making highly toxic hydrocyanic acid. Well, that is a core ingredient in a commonly used dye called Prussian blue. Experts believe this detail may help explain why some pups are now blue. They're even having some show up in pink as well, but I didn't get any pictures of that. Smurfs having an orgy. They do look like Smurf dogs. It's pretty wild though. And it's sad. I mean, you think about it, these dogs running around. It's pretty sad. It says also, meanwhile, no announcements have been made to specifically address pooches that are turning pink. However, some are calling for an investigation of a chemical dump in another area of where 300,000 tons of toxic waste was unloaded after the Cold War. Plus, there's a nearby crystal defense plant, which was implicated in local reports. So basically what these wild dogs are suffering from is, you know, man's inability to clean up its own shit, which is ironic. But we've got dogs out there turning blue and pink, which, you know, you might look at it and be like, oh, that's cool. No, this is fucking sad. Like, it's really sad. And what I don't understand is why not get these dogs up and get them somewhere? Like, you see this, there is 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 7 dogs in this photo. 7 dogs. Grab them. What magic? All right, now that's a good ass joke. Wait, where'd it go? Rolling woofties. No, that's not good. That's a good ass joke, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a gang related joke about dogs on the chat with a fledgling YouTube fuckface and an idiot making the joke. That's a good ass joke, White Magic. Well done, my friend. Well done indeed. It's like it was like a fucking, like a gender reveal party gone wrong. All these dogs, like, here's my plan. So, we got all these huskies and dogs, and what we'll do is y'all are going to die on whatever color and then throw meat at us. And then the dogs will attack us. But whatever color the dogs are dyed, blue or pink, we'll know. Man, that's funny. All right. What else do I have to discuss today? One last thing before we go. Snow porn. I feel like that's appropriate. Feast your eyes on the most magnificent sculpture you have ever seen in your whole entire stupid adult life. The city of Winnipeg this is the city of Winnipeg complaints department on Facebook. And they said, please stop making sexually suggestive snow sculptures at City Hall. This is so great. We have camera footage of the person involved and the police will be investigating. That's right. They have an investigator. They have a private dick out there checking it out. Is this a snow blower? Is that a snow blower? Is that what that is? All right. I deserve a 5-minute timeout for that stupid ass. I don't talk anymore. Bullshit. 5 timeout. Timeout. Stupid ass. I mean, I kind of have to do the show. This is so great. By the way, like, I like that the dude looks really chill. He's like, man, this is the life. Yeah, but I'm the host. That's the beautiful thing. I don't have to I'm gonna time myself out at 3:55. How about that? No show from 3:55 to 4. I'll just time myself out then. Katie, what are you in for? Making snow porn. What? Yeah, I made a snowman. It was more of a blow man. Oh, damn it. White magic beat me to it. Of course, the woman is doing all the work. While the man just sits back and reaps the fruits of her labor. Oh, my God. Here's the best part, though. Okay? No, that was so great. Oh, my God. So it's kind of getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand because they're apparently making large penises. They're doing all kinds of crazy shit. So let me get out of this real quick because I want to share my screen with you guys. So this is the city of Winnipeg's complaint department. So let's just scroll here for a second. So you've got, thank you, New York Post, for sharing the blight our citizens and city face on a daily basis. So they've got one, this guy is bent over showing his butthole goatsy style. They've got the snow blow here. They're pretty upset about this. They're like, please stop. Now watch. We got meth. Look, I want you to read this. This fucking cracked me up. I mean, it's sad, but it's also kind of funny. Once again, one of our employees has been accosted by the public. What? We're just trying to do our jobs. Janice, whose vehicle was recently vandalized by a giant phallic snow sculpture, was just rudely accosted verbally by the person seen driving this truck. And is this in relation to the vandalism? We are unsure. But we are asking the occupants of the vehicle to apologize to Janice before we take additional measures. Janice has worked with the city of Winnipeg for 40 years. And she retires in 2 weeks. This added undue stress is unbecoming of our city. This is goddamn hilarious. Like, are you seriously? She was accosted verbally. You know what? They probably drove by and were like, fuck you, Janice. Hey, what's your name? Janice? Fuck you, Janice. What's your name? Ralph! Fuck you, Ralph! Like, this Janice, look at Kemah Kirk. Is Janice the new Karen? What the fuck is going on in Winnipeg? This is so great. We got a fuck mask truck. Oh my God. This is absolutely hilarious. The mayor lost his car keys. The city of Winnipeg is a goddamn mess. Why is the city of Winnipeg's complaint department? Hey, have you seen a set of car keys? Mayor Bowman's driver lost their keys. Oh, the driver lost their keys. Oh my God. Keys and photo are the same keys from last time we had this incident. The mayor is very upset. He has to stay late at work. This is definitely a troll job. This is 100% a troll job. The mayor is very upset he has to stay this late at work, and he refuses to walk or use public transit. Oh my God, I want this to be real, but now that I've read that, this is just not real. Oh my God, this is so amazing. I don't know who runs this. I'm liking this page. Oh my God, this is amazing. They found meth. An investigation is underway after a makeshift meth-making tent was dismantled in the parking lot across from Mayor Brian Bowman's home. Oh my God, this is amazing. The province has Manitoba Merv, a stupid puppet. Here's the city we have, Winnipeg Willie, the only trained marmot meteorologist. Today he came out of his den and pooped everywhere. A sure sign that 2021 is going to be crappy. Oh my God, this is the best. Guys, I didn't even realize how wonderful this was. I read a couple and I wanted to believe it, but now I am 1,000% that is a troll job. I'm here for it. God damn, that's funny. Whoever is running, oh, you've got to follow that page. Whoever is running the city of Winnipeg's complaint Facebook, mwah, chef's kiss to you, because that shit is hilarious. Hey, do me a favor, like Aaron J. Bryan said, thank you for the reminder every day, Aaron J. Bryan. It's very much appreciated. Make sure you hit that like button on the way out. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already so that we can have some fun. Also, I want to say one more time, thank you so much, Jess and Mark. You guys are the best. This is amazing. I love this so much. This is so fucking awesome. Hey, until tomorrow, you guys, when I will see you again and we'll chop it up and have some more fun. Fun. You guys do me 3 favors until then. Be safe. Be kind. And most importantly, love each other. See y'all tomorrow. Oh, shit. I will put the question of the day, the comment challenge, in the comments down below. Thank you for the reminder, Eric Resendez. It's a good one. You'll just have to check the comment section in a second and I'll put it there for you. I totally forgot. Thank you for the reminder. It was even on the rundown, but we'll get it. Daddy's making a YouTube video!